Lord, help me to deliver this word. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. The heart of her husband safely trusts her, so he will have no lack of gain. Now this is Proverbs 31, verses 10 and 11. Verse 10 asks the question, who can find a virtuous wife? Virtuous means right behavior, high morals, proper conduct, good character. And that's lacking in our society today. That's lacking in the world today. You see anything but virtue on television, in social media. It's just not there. But that is what God is calling his women to today. This is the standard that God has placed for the woman of God. Now I hear people say, well, this is 2022, times have changed, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. This is 2022, yes. It doesn't matter if it's 2022, 3022, 4022, 9922. I am the Lord, not change not. His word does not change. Time continues, but standards and morals remain the same for God's people. And God is calling his women, his children, his young princesses, to be women of virtue. Now, verse 10 also says that, asks a question, who can find a virtuous wife? Which in itself insinuates that it's hard to find. It's hard to find a virtuous woman or a virtuous wife. It's not an everyday thing, unfortunately. But as a child of God, we're going to trust God to transform us into his image and into his likeness and give us his character. Give us beauty for our ashes. It goes on to say in verse 10, for her worth is far above rubies. Rubies is a very valuable gemstone. God likens his daughter to a ruby. You are precious, you are of great worth, and you should carry yourself in that manner. Now, I speak to a lot of women, and a lot of women have a low self-esteem, but God wants you to get in the word and understand what he says about you. Play that over in your mind. Meditate on what he says about you, that you are a woman of great worth. You are a ruby. You are a child of the Most High God. And then walk in it. Walk in who God calls you to be. Now, you may not feel like you're worthy or you are of great worth, but trust in who God says that you are. Verse 11 says, the heart of her husband safely trusts in her. Why does the heart of her husband trust in her when he finds this virtuous woman? He trusts her because she has proven to be trustworthy in her characteristics, in her mannerisms. Trust is something that is earned. So in relationship to this woman, he safely trusts in her because day in and day out, she demonstrates that she is trustworthy. A virtuous woman walks in integrity, and it will not go unnoticed, not only by her husband, but by her children, but by anyone that comes in contact with you. They will notice that you are a woman of integrity. And it goes on to say, so he will have no lack of gain, meaning he can trust his wife. Now he can go to business. He can go out there and get on his daily grind and make it, knowing that he has that support and that help. He has a virtuous wife, and And that's a blessing. It's a blessing. I'm going to stop right there. But I hope that this word has been a blessing to you, that you are a valuable woman, that God is calling you to be a virtuous woman, that you are a ruby of great price. Understand and know, don't listen to what they're saying out in this world about you are a B or you are H or you are nothing. No, you are a child of the Most High God. You have been translated from darkness into his marvelous light. Now begin to walk in it, for God has given you beauty for your ashes. God bless you.